Hey guys, a quick little fun video I thought that I could do for y'all is, what am I reading? So yeah, it's not a tag or anything, I just wanted to let y'all know what I'm reading. So I am reading, you guys probably know from my vlogs, I told you guys I'm reading the Baxter family, and the Baxter family is 23 series book. It's broken down into like 5 or 6 separate series. But right now I'm on the Redemption series, and I'm on the second book in the Redemption series, which is Remember, and I'm really enjoying that. As you guys know, I'm a huge Karen Kingsbury fan. If you guys don't know who Karen Kingsbury is, she is a Christian fiction author, and I love her books. But right now I'm reading the Baxter family, and I'm looking forward to reading all the Baxter family books, but I do talk about the Baxter family books in my vlogs, but I thought this could be a little bit telling you guys about my excitement and exerting my excitement a little bit more about what I'm reading. So I'm on chapter 8 of the second book, and I started that yesterday, and I'm already on chapter 8. I started it yesterday afternoon while I was hooked up because it's been rainy here. So I've really wanted to wait before I started the second book, but I'm like, what the heck? It's raining here, and I couldn't go outside, and this evening I couldn't go outside, so I just read. And so, yeah, but I kind of, you guys know about me, and you guys don't know, if you guys probably do know, I'm a huge person into spoilers. I don't mind spoilers. I like to be prepared. For some reason, I don't know, it's just my nature. I'm that way with real life situations, not just in books. I don't like to be surprised. So, yeah. But what I was trying to get to is, I've looked up a lot of things that are happening in the future Baxter books, and I also looked up the Baxter family tree, so basically to let me know, like, what happened, because I really like what happens and how they all are connected, because one, it would confuse me, and two, I just like to know. So I do know that I know you guys hate spoilers, some of you guys hate spoilers, but I don't mind spoilers because I like to be prepared in books. And I read a book one time, and a character, this is not in a Karen Kingsbury book, this was in another book, but the author's name was Karen, but it wasn't Karen Kingsbury, and they killed off a character, and I was totally shocked by that, and I was taken by surprise. So for some odd reason, I like to know what's going to happen. I don't know why, I just do, and I know it's crazy, and it makes no sense, and I asked him one time how this other Karen Kingsbury series fit into this other book, and they're like, I'm not going to tell you, I hate spoilers, but I love spoilers, I just like to be prepared. I guess it has to do with the fact that I'm kind of an anxiety-ridden person, and so I like to be prepared, first off, and know what's going to happen when it's going to happen, because my life was a series of unexpected and unfortunate events. So I guess that's why, and when it comes to books, I like to know what's going to happen. And so I know a huge, big secret that comes out in the Baxter family that I'm not going to tell you guys. You guys have to read it because I don't want to tell you guys, but I did look it up, and there's a huge secret, and I'm really excited for that huge secret. And so I think that's part of the reason why I'm trying to get through the books, but I'm also trying to enjoy the books. The only thing that I got these books, so very odd thing, I think I was meant to read the Baxter family series because I have been putting it off reading the Baxter family series. I've been a fan of Karen's for around since like spring of 2016. So I've been a fan of hers like since March 2016. I just now in August started getting into the Baxter family, or in this summer actually really wanting to read the Baxter family because, go back a little bit, there's actually Roma Downey is actually going to be starting a series of the Baxter family. So that's mainly why I wanted to read the Baxter family and get started on it. So I started on it in, anyway, so I was thinking about getting started on it, but the books together, 5 books in a set, were $29.99 on iTunes, on iBooks. And I couldn't rent it from my local library because, I don't know why I couldn't rent it from my local library because it just wasn't in there. And I couldn't rent it from another library because my mom didn't have a library card from there. And so I really was going to have to break down and pay the $29.99 if I wanted to get it. And then about a month ago, Karen put on her Instagram page and all her social media that the 5 series set that I wanted of the Baxter family, the Redemption series, the first Baxter series like ever, the first set of Baxter books was only $4. So you could get 5 books for $4 on that. So I struck that up, and that's where I am now. And I'm hoping that either they'll mark the second set of book series, like the Firstborn series. I'm hoping they'll mark that down within this time frame that I finish the Redemption series set. But I read pretty fast, so I'm not sure if that's gonna work out. But I'm hoping either that they'll mark it down, or either I'll try to slow myself down on reading them, and I'll get some extra iTunes money for Christmas, and I'll use that to get the rest of the books. But I'm reading them pretty fast, so I doubt that'll happen. But I do have saved a lot of my money. I don't usually, because of Apple Music, I don't really buy a lot of books, because like I don't buy a lot of books, but I buy my Apple Music basically takes my money, and then also to the books, because I don't buy apps. I'm not an app obsessed person. Most of the apps I've used or have are free, and so most of my money and most of my iTunes credit besides books goes to Apple Music. And so I accidentally paid up my Apple Music till November, so I have a lot of extra money saved with like birthday money and stuff that was given to me and stuff on iTunes, because everybody knows that basically I use iTunes. So yeah, so that's basically what goes there. But anyway, and I'm a saver, so basically all I spend my money on is books and music, and that's pretty much all my life and what I like. But I wanted to tell you guys that, and I do recommend the Baxter Family series. It took me about to the 12th chapter of the first book to really get into it. And in the second book, I'm just kind of like sailing on through. It took me the first book, it took me 13 days to read, and this book, I'm sailing on through. And so, yeah. But I'm just really intrigued with the storylines now. Carrie and Ryan, I won't tell you their story or how it ends or anything like that. I don't even know how their story ends really, but I know some of it. But I wanted to, so I won't tell you guys like any details. But I will tell you that I'm really intrigued by the Carrie and Ryan storyline, and I don't know why I want to say this, but I want to say Carrie and Cody, because if you guys don't know, Carrie Job is a gospel singer. Her husband's name is Cody, so I keep wanting to say Carrie and Cody, but Carrie and Ryan on there. And I'm also intrigued with Ashley and Landon, and because I really love the name Landon. I don't know why. I love the name Landon because it makes me think of Walk to Remember, Landon Carter. Nobody thinks that. I remember being at a store, CVS one time, and this girl, she had a baby in the carrier, and she said her son's name was Landon. I said, I love the name Landon because of Landon Carter on the Walk to Remember. She's like, oh yeah, I didn't think about that. So nobody thinks about that. But I like Landon and Ashley because I love the name Landon, and I like Carrie and Ryan just because they have a very intriguing storyline. And so yeah. And I also love in Carrie's books that she remains the relationship like very true, but she also remains it from like a young age. The basis of her characters start like being friends at like 10 or 12 or something, and then they grow up and blossom into a romance. So that's what I really enjoy. So yeah, but I wanted to tell you guys more about the Baxter family, and I'll give you guys a basis of what the Baxter family is. It's basically a family of 5 children. So yeah. Basically a family of 5 children. It chronicles one family's life of 5 children, and the first book starts out with their second oldest daughter, and she goes through a very traumatic event in her marriage, and so yeah, that's all I'm going to say. But basically, I guess I can tell you what happens. Her husband has an affair, and so they're going through that, because it says on the book, like, description that it's an affair. So she's going through an affair with her husband, and so it's very good, because she's trying to, like, love her husband despite everything, and still trying to maintain her beliefs, so it's very good in that aspect. And I also really more pulled for her and her ex-boyfriend Ryan, which is Carrie and Ryan, and but that's Carrie's husband actually, that I didn't mention the name, but there's like Carrie that goes to the affair, and while she has that affair, she's kind of bonding a little bit with her ex-boyfriend, and so it's a very interesting ending, the first book. So but I loved the ending, like the last few pages of the first first book that I just finished a couple days ago. Oh my gosh, like that was the way I wanted it to end. But anyway, hope you guys enjoy me ranting about the Baxter family, and yeah, so I will see you guys on tomorrow for a singing video and on Monday for a vlog. So bye for now, guys, and God bless. So yeah, and but yeah, and also they have a lot of chasing sunsets quotes here, but in some longing, that's not a Baxter family, but yeah, it's a Baxter family kind of Flanagan. But most of these quotes come from on my calendar come from the Baxter family, so it's very interesting. Let's see if that's what I was trying to point to you guys. Let's see, longing. Let's see what December has. The bridge. That is not any of that. But right here, the last one, Coming Home, that's a Baxter family. And longing kind of ties into the Baxter family, but it's more about the Flanagan family. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that little thing, me just ranting about the Baxter family. And I hope you can check the Baxter family out. The books are, you can probably find them cheaper in a bookstore, but they're probably $29.99 now. But I just got them in a really good deal, so I follow Karen. If you guys are fans of Karen Kingsbury and you want to know deals about her books, follow her. I know that the first book of the second Firstborn series was a couple dollars, was down a couple dollars a couple weeks ago, but I didn't snag up the deal because I didn't know when I was going to start or finish the Baxter family. So, the first Redemption series. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. And also, what I was meant to say before I was interrupted by my thoughts. If you guys really like Karen Kingsbury books, but be sure to follow her on our social media, or Instagram, or Twitter, or Facebook. She has a private Facebook group, which I'm a part of. But if you guys make sure that if you want to follow her, make sure that she gives out good book deals. And like if any of her books are marked down or something like that, she is also obviously very about letting her fans know that her certain books are marked down. So I hope you guys enjoy that. But I want to tell you guys about that if you're a fan of Karen Kingsbury. And she posts a lot of the times. She posts books are marked down on her Instagram and Twitter pages and Facebook pages and stuff like that. So anyway, bye for now, guys. But I did freak out when I saw that the Redemption series that I was going to read was only $4. So anyway, bye for now, guys, and God bless.